Hi, happy Tuesday. This is Real Talk with Karen Stacy, live on MiamiMikeRadio.com, and we really are live, okay? Where am I? I screw up the name of this place all the time because they have 3 different places. I call it Mickey, Molly, Maggie. I'm at Maggie Spillane's, right? Did I say it right? Maggie Spillane's on the rooftop in Fleetwood, Mount Vernon, Westchester, New York. And any of you that live anywhere in New York, we've been melting the past few days, right? We've had like 100-degree temperatures, which is totally abnormal for this time, well, for us here. And when we just had like a storm not that long ago, and we weren't sure if we were going to be able to do this on the rooftop, and there's nothing better than being outside and listening to amazing music. So I am here tonight with Who's Your Daddy? And I found my rock star yet again. I was humbled because he contacted me and said, we would love to have you at our show. And I said, great, we'll do a live interview, and we're going to meet all the members of the band. And they're going to give us a little snippet of everything that they do and what they like. So I want to introduce you to my rock star yet again, JT. And JT, say hi.
Hey guys, how you doing? It is a pleasure again to be sitting next to the wonderful, amazing, beautiful Karen Stacy.
Woohoo! I thank you. I am so humbled by that.
Oh, stop.
And we have to thank Rich too, because Rich is here. He's doing our photography, right? He's the photographer. He takes the best pictures everywhere. He's the man. So we are and he is one of your bigger fans, correct?
He is not only a very close personal friend of mine and the guys in the band, he is the biggest fan that Who's Your Daddy has. And one good thing about having him here at this gig, you'll have no problem later on as the show's going on talking to people about the band, because Rich will be like a ringleader rounding everybody up.
Well, yes, and Rich is also, he just said before the show how Miami Mike Radio is family to him as well. So he not only supports your band, but he supports our radio station as well, which we are very grateful for. Because without our fans, without everybody, then what do we have, right?
I say it all the time, Karen. Without the people that are coming to see you and supporting the band, there would be no Who's Your Daddy. There wouldn't. We would not exist all these years. And Rich is a big part of that. He does a lot of promotion, not only for us, for a lot of the bands that we're friends with. He supports everybody, and supporting live music keeps it around.
No doubt.
Because if you don't have that support, it goes away.
Well, also the energy, right? Because the room fills up with energy. We're sitting here melting. We put up 37 different fans, right? And you just said that your guitar is going to scream,
yes.
And not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
Because you said that it was so hot, like it was cold in your car, right? From the air conditioner. Yep. And now we're outside and it's 3,000 degrees. So we have like these humongous fans, which it's hopefully, it's cooling it down a little bit, right? I mean, I don't see sweat pouring off of you right now.
It feels a little cooler. It really does.
It's movement. Okay. There's movement.
Yeah, you got to move the air around.
There's movement. So now, let me just ask you, because obviously, so I just want you guys to know that John is here early. The band doesn't go on till about 8:30, right?
Yeah.
So they came early, of course, to set up, and now I'm going to steal each and every one of them when they bring in their equipment. I'm going to
bringing stuff in.
Come here, sit down, talk to us. So, which I'm humbled and excited because I get to meet the band and the energy, and as you watch people come in, mm-hmm. and everybody gets excited, and
right.
Now didn't you say as well that you were going to be you're having a cake or something today?
Yeah, well
something special going on?
Yeah, well tonight. My drummer Mike, who started the band all those years ago, his son has returned from duty in Afghanistan.
Okay.
He was in Alaska stationed for a little while, and now he's finally home. So me and the guys in the band got Mikey a cake to celebrate him coming home, as well as his best friend Andrew,
Aw.
who is a sailor, who was
Wow.
in the Navy, I think.
That's
so we're going to
awesome.
have a little celebration for them, and it's going to be a special, real type of family night for Who's Your Daddy. And
We like real.
Yeah.
We like real on Real Talk.
And you know what I mean? And Rich understands this. He's been part of a lot of birthdays and celebrations. He was at Mikey's going away party last year when he left. So we try to keep things very family orientated with our friends as well as our families and all the great fans and the people that come to see us, because we know everybody.
Right.
So it keeps it real and it keeps it fun and it keeps people interested. And you had said that to me once before on the show. Keeping people interested is what keeps things alive.
Well, that's why people
Yeah.
get divorced.
And that could be another show between me and Karen Stacy.
Oh, dear Lord. I know. See, I always got to, push the limits, right? I always got to push the limits.
You never know, Karen. You might be able to get some dirt on me tonight.
Oh,
you know?
my. Oh, wait. Are you drinking? What is that, water?
No, I'm just having water.
Wait, so
but
you drink?
I'm talking about other kind of dirt.
Well, that's what I mean, but you got to have a couple of drinks so I can get all the good dirt.
No, I'm talking about people out there. People
Okay.
out there,
Okay, got it.
I'm going to tell the
Yeah,
guys
they just raised the
Yeah.
music. I don't know if it's making a difference out there, but I just want to remind you guys that you are listening to Real Talk with Karen Stacy live, totally live from the rooftop. On the rooftop, right? What is that? On the rooftop.
Yep, up on the rooftop.
Up on the rooftop, and we are here like melting, as I said.
Exactly.
And I just want to thank you guys all. I am here every Tuesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. Real Talk on MiamiMikeRadio.com. And we've been changing it up a little bit, doing a little pop-ups here and there. And I'm starting to get fancy right now. And I miss my Mr. Sheffield. He is not here right now, but he is, of course, helping me remotely. And I am excited to be here. Like I said, it's a true honor that John enjoyed our show so much that he wanted me to come here and meet the band. And then he just told them to lower the music. That's great. See, I love that. See what rock stars can accomplish? Not just ladies throwing their panties on the stage, but they actually make things happen. You're the man, John. Thank you so much. I don't know if it made a difference to our listeners out there, if they heard
Yeah, a lot of that radio,
anything
a lot of that
different.
music is going to come through, so.
Yeah, no, it's fine, but I think they just went a little bit cuckoo just now, right? got a little bit louder than we needed, but
I think now's a good level.
I think it is. I'm good with it. No, it's great, and it's good music too. I mean, it's not you guys, but it's good music. So now, how many sets are you going to do tonight?
Tonight is usually 2 long sets.
Okay.
And on the middle break, we'll do the welcome home and the cake and all that stuff. So anything that's going on with one of our friends or a band member, the middle time is usually when we bring out the birthday cake or we make the announcements and stuff like that.
And I think
Our middle time will be very interesting this time. Besides the welcome home, you'll be there, and hopefully you could rope in some of our fans and some of our friends and let us know how bad the first set was or how good the first set was.
Oh, that's so funny. And John just texted me that the background music was too loud, so thank you for lowering it. He said it's great now.
Thank you, Mr. Sheffield.
Thank you, Mr. Sheffield. I love you. Yes. And so during the break, not only is everybody gonna, eat cake, but I am getting out there. And it's gonna be a scary moment because they're handing the mic over. So Anthony Mangini, if you're listening right now, my 19th favorite DJ, yes, I'm going to have the mic in hand so you can start to shoot yourself now. He says if I have to listen to Karen Stacy's voice.
The most amazing thing is they won't even have to listen to you. They're going to have to see you.
Oh,
because
my.
we're probably going to video everything Facebook Live. It should be cool.
Oh, my. Yeah, it's going to be... Well, listen, everybody's going to be able to hear me no matter where they are, right? Microphone, no microphone.
Exactly.
I think it'll reverberate through.
Exactly. Exactly. and that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun thing.
Oh, no doubt. I can't wait to meet your fans because I know, you guys have a huge following.
You should know everybody anyway. So.
Well, I mean, maybe. But I know you guys have a huge following, and I hope that the rain didn't scare anybody because now the skies look good, right?
Oh, yeah, it's clear enough.
It's
Without
not,
a doubt.
it's not too bad. So we are fortunate. Somebody's walking in that's getting the finger. John's giving him the finger. And not the finger like the bad finger, like the finger like get over you.
This is our keyboard player, Mikey Smiles.
Oh, this is Mikey Smiles.
And he's bringing his stuff in. So we're going to grab him for a few minutes on the mic when he gets his stuff in.
Oh, awesome. And then, he's probably like, I can't breathe right now because it's 300 degrees.
Yes, exactly.
And I just schlepped
and the funny
equipment
thing
up
is he
2
was
flights.
ready to ask me questions. See, being the band leader,
Uh-huh.
they all throw a barrage of questions at me as they get here. It could be, what time are we going on, even though they should know that. Or it could be, wow, it's pretty hot up here. It could be anything in general, And then they'll see Darren, and Darren's setting up the sound system, and they'll be like, oh, Darren's here, thank God.
Yeah.
So they don't have to do anything,
Darren's a sweetheart.
He's the best.
Anybody that brings me power, I'm happy. He's a total sweetheart.
My closest friend in the entire world right here that I grew up with,
Aw.
who
Who is
knows
that? Him? The one
everything
that's-
about me. That's my buddy Steve right
No.
there.
Oh, yeah.
All
Hi,
right?
Steve.
So-
Steve, come and say hello. We're live on MiamiMikeRadio.com.
Steve, this is Karen Stacy. Say hello.
How you doing? Nice
Don't
to
you
meet
know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy.
I do. I
This
listen
is
to you.
this. See, you're good.
Steve
Even
listened
if
to
you're
my
lying,
interview.
I like it.
No, Steve listened to my
He listened.
interview.
Okay, well,
and he
you-
said there's chicks that are going to kill you after they hear this.
Uh-oh. It said I lost connection. Hold on. Okay. All right. Did we lose you? I don't know. I think we lost everybody. Are we back now?
I see the level there.
Okay. Yep. We are good. Sorry. As I said, this is live, and I'm not sure what happened because we have a strong internet connection, but
I think you
technical.
got to watch the laptop
Technical,
falling asleep.
yes,
so.
technical difficulties always come into hand, and hopefully we're back on. Hopefully I'm not just talking to myself.
Well, we'll wait for Mr. Sheffield's signal.
Yes, I know. Well, it is a delay. So yes, Mr. Sheffield said it's good. All right.
So like we were
let's
saying,
get back.
Right. So like we were saying before, Steve listened to me on your show.
Oh, awesome.
Right? Steve's heard me do my hockey podcast, do other music interviews. Like I said, I know Steve almost my whole life.
Okay.
And the first thing he said was, "Oh boy, there's going to be chicks that want to kill you."
Oh my.
And I said, "Really, bro?"
I didn't think that was the case. I thought he was because when he did the categories, you mean? Is that what
Yeah.
you meant?
Yes.
He had the 4 different categories.
Yes.
But JT was very real.
Oh, well, there you go.
That is real.
I'm sorry, I would not stand for anything less. So he knew that. He wasn't getting away with that.
It's a reason why the show is called Real Talk with Karen Stacy.
Yeah.
Because you need to stay real, and she's relevant all the time. So that's the thing.
Well, that
your
is the
topics
thing.
are fantastic.
Thank you. But that
Karen.
is the thing, is that you have to be relevant and real. Some people think if you're rude or if you are like they have a different interpretation of what real is.
Right.
So I think that's all relative.
Right.
They're blasting us out again.
I don't
what are
think
they
this
doing
is as
to
loud
us?
as before, but I'll check it if I have to.
What are they doing to us?
Yeah.
So anyway, Steve, you said your
Yeah.
friend's name is Steve. Did you enjoy the show? I mean, did you
I
feel he
listened-
kept it real?
I listened to the whole thing.
Okay.
I did. But
And?
it's good. People need to hear the truth, and they need to see, hear real. I mean, real, upfront and honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, like I said, a lot of people are misinterpret what the word real actually means. And so, real talk doesn't mean like nasty talk.
It's not to be offensive.
It's not right.
offensive.
It's not throwing and I always say that to people. It's not throwing you under the bus. It's just real, and it has to have relevance and context. So, we're all good. All right. So I think. Oh, is that? I know that's got to be.
That's Mike. He's the drummer.
That's Mike.
So Mike's coming in with his stuff.
Mike's coming in with this stuff.
Right.
Okay. Right. That's Mike, and then you
That's
got.
Mike also.
Wait, you got 2 mics.
This is Mike D coming in with his drums.
Not to be mistaken with
and
my
Mikey
mic.
Smiles is
Mikey
the
Smiles
keyboard
ran
player.
away from you.
Yeah, he ran away, but I'm getting
He ran
him back.
away. He had
I'm
questions.
gonna get him back. So
He had questions, and he ran
yeah,
away.
I'm gonna get him back.
Okay, all right,
So.
we'll get him back. Yes, everybody is starting to pile in now.
Everybody's filtering in.
They're filtering in.
The real excitement is when Vinny gets here.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Well, if Vinny
Because he's
has
been
the,
wanting to talk to you.
Oh my!
So,
Oh Jesus
that's the
Christ!
rumor.
Well, well, good. I'm glad. I love when people want to talk to me. I mean, I've met Vinny a couple of times, and he's a sweetheart. But I'm very interested now. I want to know what he wants to talk about.
Probably something real.
Oh, well, then I have the perfect show for him. But by the time they get up here, we're going to be, oh no, we're good with time. We're good. We're doing good.
We're pretty good with time, right?
We're doing good. No, yeah, I was getting nervous that maybe we were
guys
going to lose.
guys are actually showing up on time. Which
Oh
is a good
my!
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, and with the band
yeah.
leader checking time, I guess it's a good idea that
They
they
don't
are.
listen to me anyway, Karen.
Oh,
so it
see,
doesn't-
what's up with that? I think you're just too nice. Is that what it is?
It could be.
Maybe.
But when you're doing this so many years, like I said, there's a comfort zone, there's a comfort level, you know?
Right.
You don't have to be a taskmaster. It's everybody's here for fun, and we're here to entertain. And like I told you that before on the other show, we're
Right.
here to have fun.
Right,
It's
of
all
course.
about having fun.
And it's all about our fans.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
So now, how many? You guys have like it's summertime. You're busy, right? Do
Yes.
you know? I mean, I don't
Yes.
want to hold you to it, but do you happen to know like your schedule of? I mean, I'm sure you're performing a lot.
Oh yeah. Well,
You're here a couple of times, right?
we're here. We're here again over Labor Day weekend on the Sunday. We're
Okay.
always doing the day before
Sundays,
the holidays.
yep.
Right. So we're doing the day before Labor Day here.
Okay.
And then we're at the Tiki Bar again July 21st.
Okay.
Um,
Which is cool. That's right on the water.
yeah, which is that's the best spot when the weather's nice.
Tiki
you know?
Bar is in Rye, New York,
right.
correct?
When the weather's nice, that's the best gig you're
Sure,
gonna do.
sure.
You know? And it's usually a good turnout. It's a lot of fun, you know. So it's usually one of those things where it's a meeting point. It's a gathering point.
Right.
Like everybody will share the event. They'll text their friends. You'll
Right.
see them copying everybody's names on Facebook, and it gets shared that way.
Right.
You know? Just like a lot of time with your show, you know, you copy one person and they share it
Right.
with other people.
Well, that's our
know?
fans. You know, sharing.
Right.
Sharing is caring, right?
Exactly, exactly. And this guy does a ton of Facebook legwork for everybody, which is great. Richie.
Rich,
you
yeah.
know?
Our
Rich will share
photographer.
stuff, and you know,
Our photographer, and he's always everywhere.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
A lot of our listeners and fans are everywhere, and I don't know how. Like Louis Nitrella, does the tri-state area in one night. Like I don't know how he does it. He's
Louis-
in Brooklyn. He's in Somers. He's in Yonkers. He goes everywhere. Like
to give Louis some props, and I was talking to Richie about it last night. He was on his jet ski in front of the Statue of Liberty on a jet ski.
doing Facebook
I-
Live.
Right. I said, Louis, don't you know what the currents are like out there? I said, you could go under and be gone. You know, God forbid.
Oh, God.
Rich said the same thing. We were laughing
Scooter
about
boy
it.
on the
Right.
jet ski.
And there's, you know, just like he rides his Vespa on the highway. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
you know.
Okay, I've called him Scooter Boy. I know Louis for 100 years, and
Exactly.
he was Scooter Boy always.
Exactly.
So I was gonna say something, and now my train of thought just went out the window. We were talking about, where was I going with this? We were talking about something. I don't know.
It wasn't about the jet ski, was it?
Was it? No, I don't think so. It was. Well, we were talking about the fans, and I was just
Right.
saying how Louis could be everywhere. Like, if you don't see Louis where you are, then your event doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're not at the
Yeah,
spot.
it doesn't matter
Right.
because you're supposed to be. You
Yeah,
know, it's
and if
supposed to
Louis
be-
and Rich aren't there, then you're definitely not in the right
yeah,
spot.
and
without a doubt.
yeah, absolutely true.
It's so true because you need to be where Louis and Rich are. That's like the happening
Yeah.
thing going on. And then Hamilton would be third because Hamilton's everywhere.
Hamilton goes
Hamilton
everywhere.
is everywhere.
Yeah. Hamilton is on MiamiMikeRadio.com. Him and May have the Loyal Listener Show that's every Wednesday night. And yes, they are usually out and about. I would assume I'm going to see them this evening, that they
Yes.
would probably
Yes.
be here.
There are rumors that they will be.
Rumors. You know what they say about rumors. But rumor has it that we will have more Miami Mike Radio family in the house.
Without a doubt.
In the
Without a
house.
doubt.
So I also want to remind you guys too, first of all, don't forget you're listening to Real Talk with Karen Stacy live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. Again, live. As you can hear in the background, they keep making the music and we keep yelling at them because they got to put the music down so you guys can hear us. And I also wanted to tell you, I want to say on the 17th of July, I am excited. I have Tia Maria coming on the show, and we're gonna do some real talk, and we're gonna debunk a lot of the rumors, if you will, that have been said, and we'll get the truth. We'll hear it live. As I said, I always like to hear things live out of somebody's mouth because, again, rumors get spread, and no one knows what really is going on. So
Tia promoted us for a couple of gigs.
Tia's,
that we did.
She throws a great party.
Mm-hmm.
She's anal and a perfectionist.
Exactly.
It's nice to have her back. I was at her white party, and
I saw the pictures.
No, you saw the pictures. Yes. So just wanted to remind you guys that we're going to be doing that as well. So I need somebody to talk to me here.
Mike, come say hello.
Mike, you got to get on.
Grab Mikey Smiles for a couple of seconds.
Mikey Smiles, you got to get on here. Not that I don't love you, John, but like I need a little more. Mikey Smiles. Hi, Mikey Smiles. I'm Karen Stacy. Nice to meet you.
You too.
All right, so now you play. What do you play in the band?
I play keyboard.
Keyboard. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been back in the band about close to 3 years now.
Okay, back. Were
Yeah.
you in the band and then left the band?
I was in the band for about 2 years.
Okay.
I left the band, and then they reached out to me again, and I went back into the band.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And is it a fun thing? Or?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Yeah,
So,
we were just talking about the fans and how amazing it is to have that support.
the most loyal fans I know.
Yeah, I
So,
know. It's true.
I mean, I know I've seen other bands in Westchester, and we consistently, every week, every time we play, the fans come out, and it's really an honor to have such a strong fan base.
I think so too. So now, what's your situation? Are you married?
I'm
single?
married with 3 kids.
3 kids.
Yeah.
How old?
I have a 5-year-old and twin girls that are 2-year-olds.
Oh my God! You have 2-year-old twin girls. Holy crap! So you had 3 girls?
I have one son.
Oh, I'm sorry. So the older one is your son.
Is my son, yeah.
And then you
and
have
twin girls.
twin 2-year-olds.
So.
Yeah. So how? So let me get this straight. You come home from this gig and they're already awake for the next day, right?
Pretty much. So.
Yeah. There's nothing like a 2-year-old jumping on your head at like. Do they get up at 5 a.m.? Like what time do they get up?
They're up early. They're up early.
My
so.
son got up at 5 a.m. and no one should wake up at 5 a.m.
Exactly.
And especially if you're trying to be a grown up. I mean, or go out. Do you have time? You're married?
Correct.
So do you go on dates with your wife?
We go out every now and then. But
and who watches the kids when you go out?
my father, her father.
All right, awesome.
So.
The family, the grandparents.
Yeah.
That's what I have as well. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law. Although my son is at a sleepover tonight. Thank you so much. He's with his best friend, so I don't have to worry about getting home and all of that. And but he's 9 now,
okay.
So he doesn't wake me up because he's realized now that I'm cranky when he wakes me up. So he gives me time now, and especially in the summer because there's no school. Like, let me be.
Yeah,
So and eventually you will sleep again.
I'm sure.
No, it happens. I mean, eventually. Like I said, with my son getting up at 5 a.m. every single day, I had an espresso machine in my bedroom, okay? And my husband said to me, "Are you kidding me? We need one upstairs and one downstairs." I said, "Absolutely. Have you met me before? I don't do 5 a.m. My son hit the floor running. So the minute I woke up, I had to make an espresso. I was grabbing his bottle and making the espresso at the same time. And he was drinking his bottle, I was drinking my espresso. I needed that just to make it down the stairs for my second cup.
I can understand.
And I got to tell you, prior to my child, I never drank caffeine a day in my life.
Oh, okay.
I drank caffeine, my hands would shake.
Really?
If somebody, I would get like decaf, espresso or whatever. And if like a client bought it for me, and they would come, I would know right away. I would take one sip. If it wasn't decaf, my hands would start shaking immediately. So I went from no caffeine to give it like in my vein. You know, I needed an espresso machine on both floors. I mean, that was crazy stuff. So I feel you.
Okay.
And now, what about like? Do you have a day job?
I do.
And what do you do with that?
I'm an accountant.
Oh my goodness, from one extreme to the next. You know, it's funny. I had a client that did the same thing. He was in a band and he was an accountant. And I'm like, you're an accountant? Like, so, I mean, you're a little more reserved than my client was. So I get it. But it's a funny, it's from A to Z, right?
Yeah, this is the fun. I mean, this is for the weekend.
Right.
And then the during the week is
the quote unquote real job.
the real job, correct? Yeah. So, I mean, this is fun. I mean, it's hard to make a living in the music business. Is not the easiest thing, but these are great bunch of guys. I met my wife playing in this band.
Did
so,
you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a cool story.
So
how long are you together?
We're married for 7 years now.
Okay.
In August.
Okay.
And I've known her probably 10 or more years. So.
Well, have you heard John has a whole list of the fans? He has 4 different levels. I guess your wife didn't fall into any of those levels.
Not at all.
Yeah. So
Mike is a saint, and so is his wife.
Oh my!
Not to interrupt
Saint
your
Michael. You're not interrupting. I spoke to you. You're allowed to respond. So we have Saint Michael here, is what you're telling me.
Amazing guy.
Oh, okay.
Like it.
Well,
He's the kid of the band. I still call him the
aw. I know, he's very sweet. Like he just has like this sweetness about him. You know, while we have like the drummer that just walked in that has long hair and tattoos all over the place. A to Z between you know, the looks, right? Which is what makes everything good, because you have a little bit of everything and it fills the room.
Of course, yeah.
But we're gonna have to grab. If he's done, we got to grab him. We got to get everybody on here because the fans want to meet each and every member of the band, right? I don't want to run out of time. We're doing good. It's only 7:26, so
we're doing good with time.
We are. Oh my!
Mike, I appreciate you sitting down because
problem.
I know you don't
No
really do a
doubt.
lot of talking.
Yes, Mike,
So,
thank you. You
My
are the
pleasure.
best, and we appreciate you sitting down
Thank
and
you.
talking to us. I know you got to set up. Have a great show. Thank you so
Nice speaking
much.
to you.
Nice to speak to you as well. All right.
Here
I
comes
think I
Vincent.
see Vinny. He's wearing a Corona Extra
Here
shirt.
comes Vincent.
Oh, and you see what happens? He's right. Every time somebody walks in, they gotta tell him whatever's not right or whatever's wrong. It's actually hysterical. I've witnessed it a number of times. So we have to. We're waiting here for the next band member to come. So I just want to remind you guys again that you're listening to Real Talk with Karen Stacy live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are on the rooftop. The roof is on fire. All right, I won't sing. But I don't know. I'm seeing somebody. They don't look too happy right now. So I got to wait and see what's going on. All right. So who's coming to talk to me? Who's coming next? I know Vinny's taking a deep breath though. He looks a little stressed out when he walked in, so we gotta see what's going on. He's holding his phone. I don't know. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. See, this is what happens. Artists are very passionate beings. And when things happen, it will affect them on many different levels. And I really am. Oh, are you yelling? Are you yelling? I'm getting yelled at. Vinny's yelling at me. I heard he wanted to talk to me. I'm getting yelled at. Maybe not me, but he's just yelling. He's cursing everybody out. And he's walking. I thought he was walking towards the mic. All right, he's making a phone call. I'm getting nervous. I don't know him, and he looks a little heated, if you will. So, well, I need somebody because nobody wants to listen to me continue to talk to myself, John. It's literally, I'm right in the mix, guys. I mean, everybody is walking in and like they're just looking at me like, okay, what am I supposed to do right now? And everybody is they're being put in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner, so they're putting people in the corner. But there's really not that many people here right now. We have just a handful of people. Like I said, the band hasn't begun yet, so we're building. and I'm like a sneak attack over here, sitting in the corner, waiting for the band members. I feel like a groupie, like, you know, excuse me, but I'm with the DJ, you know, I feel like a little bit of a groupie. And meanwhile, I'm just talking while I'm waiting for everybody. And you know what's going to happen, right? Everybody's going to want to come and talk to me when the show is about to end. So, who's coming? I'm just babbling at this point. I don't think anybody wants to hear it. Come. Hi. Who are you? Hi, Chuck. How are you? Good. Have a seat.
How's everything?
Have a seat.
Yeah.
All right. So now I know you just walked in and you're like a trooper because everybody else walked in and nobody wanted to talk to me.
Really? They didn't want to talk to you?
Could you imagine that?
Why not? Why
I
didn't they
can't
want to
say
speak
for
to you?
sure. I don't know.
What would you like to know?
Vinny was having an episode when he walked in.
Yeah, he had some phone problems
He
the
had
other
phone
night.
issues, obviously.
And I'll tell you a very quick story.
I would love it.
A little while ago, I had lost my car keys.
Oh, God.
Guess where they were?
In the car.
In Vinny's bag.
Oh. So Vinny's bag eats things? Is that
I
what
guess
happens?
so. So they turned up like a day and a half later, and I
Oh.
was like, how am I going to, had to go home.
Oh,
it
my
was a whole thing.
goodness.
So
That
it's funny
stinks.
how things go around in a circle.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. The lost
So how are you
and
doing?
found.
I heard the show that you did with JT.
Did you?
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome.
A lot of fun.
Yes, it's Real Talk.
So do you
are
have any
here to-
questions? What would you like to
I
know?
do. Well, first of all, I want to know who you are. Chuck.
Yeah,
What do you play?
my name's Chuck St. Troy, and I'm from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yep, I'm a singer sax player, and JT and I have known each other for many, many years. We've worked together in other bands.
Okay.
So a while back, he had said to me, "Do you want to come in and work with Who's Your Daddy as a sax player and a singer?" And I said, "Sure." You know, I grew up in Yonkers, so I'm a
You
New York
did.
boy.
You're
Yeah.
a YO boy, huh?
Absolutely, YO boy.
Ah,
and
YO in
so
the
I said
house.
to him, "Sure, I'd love to come in and do some stuff."
Uh-huh.
So in the interim. Ended up working with House Arrest Band, with
Okay,
Joe Merck's
yep,
band.
yep.
And I've
Great
done
band.
stuff with the Streets of the Bronx Band, with Butch Barbella.
Okay.
So I've been coming back and forth from Vegas to do some stuff and hang out. So it's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
And I actually, since I grew up here,
Right.
I've been in Vegas for over 10 years, living out there.
You're still living there now?
Oh, I live in Vegas.
so
yeah.
you just come
yeah,
here
I come in out.
to
I
grace
do
us with your
3 or 4,
presence?
3, 4, 5 in a row.
How cool.
And then go back. And I have stuff going on in Vegas where I play, and I
Okay.
do other stuff out there. But this is a chance to see my friends, come and hang out.
Okay.
Come back to Yonkers, say hello to everybody.
That is very cool. Back and forth like that. So now what's your deal? Are you married, single?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I have a business out in Vegas. I'm a hairdresser by trade.
No way. I'm
Yeah.
a
Are
hairdresser
you really?
too.
There you
Hairdresser's
go.
in the
All right.
house.
That's right. So I used to have a hair
So
salon.
you
out
have
in-
magic hands all the way around.
Well, it's
all the way
music,
around. That's what I
the
mean.
whole- It's the big art
You
thing.
have multi-talented hands.
It's a big art thing.
That's awesome.
Which being a hairstylist.
Well, I just said that to the listeners because when everybody was walking in here having episodes,
Right.
I said artists are very temperamental, so you gotta work with what you got here. So
Well, anyway, the scoop is that years ago I went out to Vegas specifically to do music
Uh-huh.
and to open up a hair salon.
Oh, okay.
So I opened up Saints and Sinners Hair Design.
Saints and sinners.
That's right.
I
and in
freaking
Vegas,
love that.
it was perfect.
Love it.
And I had the business for quite a while, almost 10 years, and then had some health problems. I had to sell it,
I'm
but it
sorry.
gave me a chance to regroup. Once I got rid of the hair business, I went back into music full time, and also started doing some other stuff, with antiques and collectibles. I've always been into old furniture and rock and roll memorabilia, stuff like that.
Okay.
So now I have Saints and Sinners collectibles.
That's awesome.
So I'm still doing hair.
Okay.
I still work as a hairstylist in Vegas, and matter of fact, I cut Mikey's hair, I cut JT's hair.
Nice.
We do all the guys in the band.
Nice.
So that's my thing out there. So I have the music thing, I have the arts and collectibles, I still do hair, and then I travel. I've been on the road for a long time now,
Okay.
going back and forth. I've worked with a buddy of mine with a project out in LA. His name is Herman Eng, and it's called American Pop, and it's a 60s tribute band.
Cool.
So it's very cool music, So he's out on the road right now with Paul Simon on the final.
Nice.
Yeah, the final tour. They're going to be doing their last date in Queens at the
Oh.
tennis stadium. That's where he's from. So
Awesome.
it's kind of appropriate that the last show will be there. So Herman and I have been keeping in touch. He's off the road in August. We'll probably get together and do some more stuff by then, him and I. But in the meantime, I've been doing this with these guys, and I've been here all week. So I've been working.
I'll be here all week.
Yeah, I've been
But
here
boom,
all
boom.
week. So I've been working with the other guys in a couple of different bands. So it's been a lot of fun, except it's been so humid.
Oh, humid is not the right word.
Oh,
I said we were
Gosh.
melting.
Now,
I mean, 100
everybody
degrees.
says Vegas, it's really
Oh,
hot.
yeah, but it's dry, right?
Well,
so
I'm
it's
not
different.
used to the humidity
Right,
after
that's what I
being
mean,
out
it's
there
dry,
for so
yeah.
long. So, it really knocks you out after a while. So we had some pretty hot weather here. But,
No doubt.
I'm used to the heat. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
we're melting. I mean, we got the fans going now, so we're a little bit better.
Yeah.
But
So
I have an important question.
Sure,
I
go
have to introduce. You said you had some health issues. Are you good now?
Yes, everything
Not
is good,
trying, but
100% on the track.
God bless.
And of
Okay.
course, I'll tell you a funny story because when these things happen to people,
Mm-hmm.
you get cancer, you get diagnosed with this, with that. A lot of it, it's very, very mental. You have to really be proactive,
I'm listening.
and you really have to take the bull by the horns and not let people tell you what's going to happen to you. I think the mental part is what really keeps you going. So that helped me all along, and everything's been cool. So it's all good.
That's awesome.
Been 8 years now, and so I go in, I get my checkups, I get my stuff done, everything's great, and gives me a chance to just rock and roll another day.
Okay, well, you know what? We have to rock and roll every day, right?
Yes.
Because this is what life does, and unfortunately, it hands us things that we
It
never.
does. But if you really face it head on, I mean, I've talked to a lot of people that have had, health problems and stuff, and I tell them the same thing. I said, listen, it's never, never, no matter what they tell you, you still can try. And you have to really give it the good fight, and the Lord will make the destiny whichever way it's going to go. So that's it.
You know what? You can never give up.
No, you can't.
Because the minute you give up, you lose your power.
And that's another thing, right till the end, the last minute. I always bop till you drop. Everybody
Yeah.
says that's the way to do it.
No doubt.
And when it's time, it's time. And until then, just keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. So now, do you have children?
I do. I have a daughter who lives in Brooklyn, but she's right now up in Rhode Island. She's doing, she's like a holistic kind of, girl. She does Reiki, yoga.
I love that.
She
That's
does
right up my alley.
Women retreats for women empowerment, and her name is Antonia, and she's a doll, and she's very, very talented, and I love her to death. And
Aw.
fortunately, I don't get to see her as much as I'd like to, but when I come back and forth, we do get to catch up, so it's great.
And you only have the one daughter?
Yes, just one. That was it.
I'm daddy's girl myself.
yeah,
so
I know.
I mean,
The daddy dilemma.
that I have no dilemma.
That's good though. I love
yeah.
her. I love her deeply, and she's real, like my life. It's great.
Well, yeah, and you know what? I think that it's funny how that happens, right? Like sons and their mothers,
Yeah.
and daughters and their fathers.
Yeah, I grew up in a family. I had a younger brother and a younger sister. So
Okay.
there was three of us, and it was like you had the girl, guy. You had both experiences, and but it was great. It's great having a girl, and everybody asked me, "What did you want?" I said, "I don't care as long as it's healthy." But I
Right.
was kind of happy it was a girl because I'm not much of a baseball player, So it's like,
Well, it's funny that you say that because when I was pregnant, I swore I was having a girl because I'm
Uh-huh.
the girliest girl you'll ever meet in your life.
Right.
So like, I want to do their hair, I want to buy them
Sure.
clothes, and then my husband was all boys.
Yeah.
He was three boys, and then his younger brother had two boys.
Right.
So I thought for sure I was having the girl, and I didn't.
Yeah.
So when I had the sonogram and
Yeah,
they told me
you
it was
found
a
out?
boy, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I don't do dirt, I don't do bugs, like I don't do any of that stuff. Like I
Sure.
don't know how to do boys, like
But boys always love their moms,
And it's funny that you say that because my father and one of my best friends that's a guy said to me, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And those are two people I highly respected. So when they said that to me, I was like, why would you say that? Like, I'm such a girly girl. He goes, exactly.
I
My
know.
father said, I saw the way you argued with your mother your whole life, and you would never have survived that if you had a daughter.
Sure.
And my best friend said to me, you're a girl, you're a guy, like a
Yeah.
girl's guy.
That's right.
And that's perfect for you. That's what you need.
Well, kids, no matter what it is, boy, girl, it's always, it's like you got to choose your battles with them. It's like I grew up with strict parents, so I was the oldest. I had to pave the way for my younger brother and sister. So I know all about it. You got to fight for every little inch that you get so somebody else can get the benefits. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, I've been in the music business since I was 13 years old, so I've been playing professionally
Holy
since
cow.
I was a teenager.
Wow.
And they had no control. Once I was gone, I was gone. It was like a cloud of dust, But they got it and they understood, even though they didn't think it was like you shouldn't really. That's not what you should do.
it's not a real
Yeah,
job. Right. It's not a real job. I know.
My father was a fireman, so he always used to say, "I want you to become a fireman," and I was like, "Burning buildings or hair?" I'm like, I don't know if I think the hair is going to work out,
Yeah.
and the music is going to work out even better. So.
Well, when you're an artist, you need to do something that helps you express what you have.
Well, creative people will be creative any way they want, whether
Right.
it's art, whether it's music,
Right.
whether it's painting, whether it's business. I mean, I always feel that if you encourage them, that's the way to do it.
Right.
And I always told my daughter, just whatever you do, make sure you like it because you're going to do it a long time.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to be miserable. It's funny because Mikey Smiles, that was just here, he
Sure.
just said, he's an accountant.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
you go from and that's not an artistic thing. I guess if you're a good accountant, you're
Yep.
very artistic with the numbers, right?
Well,
But-
my daughter was a hairstylist. She went into hair business.
Oh, your daughter-
through no push from me.
Okay.
She actually got really, really great at it. And when the holistic and the Reiki and the yoga stuff and all the women's empowerment thing kind of happened, I was like, great. As long as you're enjoying it and she's helping people, she really feels that this is her calling. And she still does a little hair now and then, but she's not a full-time hairstylist anymore. And I'm like, follow your heart, follow your dream, do whatever you like, and make yourself happy. It's a great thing.
Well, that's an awesome. I believe in all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's very important,
It's amazing.
I mean, listen, life is a day-to-day, boxing match. You got to
No
punch your way
kidding.
out of bed. So, whatever you
That's a
can do,
very good expression.
whatever you could do to kind of like have fun and make it good. That's why I do this. I mean, I would do it for free. It's fun. So I really enjoy it, and I love the music thing. And I've been in it my whole life, so I'll keep going until I can't.
And you know what? God bless. You're an
Thank you.
inspiration.
Thank you so much, hon.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it a lot.
and you're an inspiration. I thank you for taking the time.
Oh, thanks for taking the time to speak to me and say hi.
Thank
There
you.
go. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Okay, I don't know what's going on here with the technical difficulties. All right, I got John back with me now. We are interviewing.
still on, or we're
yes,
good?
we're on.
How was Chuck? Was he interesting?
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Chuck has played with a lot of the greats.
Oh my God.
And I know Chuck my entire life. If it wasn't for Chuck, I wouldn't be in the music business.
Yeah, no, he's
Letting you guys know.
he was very, very interesting to speak with, and just an amazing energy.
Oh, he's got energy about him. He's fantastic.
Amazing energy. It was just, I didn't want to let him leave.
I
mean,
know.
I saw you stand. I mean, I wanted you back, but I didn't want him to leave.
Let me just try to get Vinny over here to say hello
All
to
right.
you
Well,
real
is
quick.
Vinny like over his episode?
Yeah, Vinny found his phone, so he's good.
He lost his phone. All right, I just want to remind you that you're listening to Real Talk with Karen Stacy live on MiamiMikeRadio.com, and I'm on the air. I want to talk to you, Vinny.
Give me 1 second. Hi, everybody. I just got my phone back.
Okay. See? All right, well, the show's going to be over in 10 minutes, so take your time. Yeah, we've been going from 7 to 8. We're going to be, you got to sit down.
All right, listen.
All right, talk to me.
I'm the
First of
nut
all,
job in this band,
you don't have
okay?
to get that close. Yeah, obviously.
I'm seriously crazy,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know what to tell you. That's why the band is good, because I'm crazy, and people like to watch me go crazy. That's it.
Okay. Hi, Vinny.
I'm sorry. Listen, can I tell everybody what happens? I thought someone stole my phone on Saturday night at my gig. It turned out to be my drummer. And I literally went to Best Buy, I swear to you, 4 friggin' times. Thank God I didn't end up buying a phone. I don't know what the hell's wrong. But anyway, so I'm so happy, but I'm also like, I'm crazed at the same time. I can't explain it to you because I was so unhappy. I had all these videos and stuff, but now they're back. I should
see?
be happy.
You should be
And
happy.
I know, but I'm just like, I can't explain it. I'm
You
very hot.
should have come and run.
Are you
to sit
sweating at
here.
all?
It's hot.
You know,
yes.
why aren't you sweating?
I think I am, but
No,
I
you're
have
not.
the fan. I have the fan. I'm always
Jeez,
hot. Trust
you look
me.
good though.
Thank you. I'm always hot. So, John said that you wanted to talk to me.
Okay.
He said we got to wait for him to get here because he really wants to talk to you.
Well, I mean, I heard your podcast with him last week. I thought it was excellent. I like all the
Thank
questions you ask and everything.
Thank you.
So, I kind of like to get my own little version of the band out. But I mean, tell me what you haven't covered already. Let's go start with that.
We're covering what comes out of you. So
Well-
we're learning about all of the members in the band and
Okay.
what makes you guys unique. Like, for instance, tell all the listeners what do you do in the band?
Well, so I'm Vinny. I'm a lead singer. I play guitar and I also play drums. What makes us unique is that every one of us is absolutely nuts in our own way.
Which you have executed
if
brilliantly.
I have not shown that to you.
No, I've witnessed it.
In every way, We are absolutely crazy. And honestly, I do believe that that's one of the main reasons why the band is unique, because when it all comes together for whatever reason, it transfers out into the stage. You know what I mean? That's what I like. Listen, there's 100 bands that are all playing in the same area, and we're all drawing from the same material. We're all playing the same songs. All these bands are good. What separates us from them, what I hope it is that I think that our shows are more of like a concert than just a performance.
Okay.
That's what I hope to get out of it, that they see an energy that maybe you might not see with others.
Well, you definitely feel it, and I mean, I've seen you guys perform a number of times, and, you definitely feel the energy, and that's what I was trying to convey to all the listeners, is that you certainly can feel that energy. So my question is, so how long have you been with the band?
Geez, I think the band has been around for almost 14 years now.
Okay.
The band was together for less than a year before JT and I both joined it together.
Okay.
So it's been a long time, man. It's been at least like 14 years.
Wow.
2005.
Wow.
2004.
I don't know.
Like
I can't add, so don't
me
ask
neither.
me. Okay.
But that's close enough.
Definitely.
You get the idea.
Definitely.
So for any band, that's a lifetime, let alone a cover band. You know
Absolutely,
what I mean?
absolutely. So now, what's your situation? Married, single, kids?
I'm married. I have an 8-year-old son.
Okay.
And I live at Dobbs Ferry. I work at Rudy's. I bartend there, and I also book the bands there.
Oh, at Rudy's on
in
Central
Hartsdale.
Avenue?
Yep.
Okay.
I book all the entertainment there. I play there.
Okay.
And besides doing Who's Your Daddy, I also do a lot of acoustic shows. I play solo, or as a duo, or as a trio. Sometimes JT and I
That's
do side
awesome.
bands. You know, it's like, so basically what I do is I'm a night owl. I work 6 nights a week, and that's
Wow.
between the bar and gigs. I usually
Wow.
work the bar 4 nights a week and gig 2 nights a week. This week alone, in an 8-day period, I've had 6 gigs.
Wow.
Well, actually 6 gigs.
God bless.
But yeah, like, you know, it's a time of year, so there's lots of opportunity.
Right.
Summer, there's plenty of opportunity.
Well, I was just Mikey Smiles has like two
Yep.
year olds, and you know, so I said, how do you, like, you're a night owl, you just said, so
Yeah.
your 8-year-old
Him?
isn't jumping on your head? No, you
Well,
have
no,
an
I
8-year-old.
thought you were going to say, how does he
No,
handle it?
I
'Cause don't
already
know how
asked
he
him
does.
how he handled
Yeah.
it, and we already spoke about that. But I mean, for yourself,
You know, for
you
me,
have an
it's-
8-year-old
It's not so. It's actually works out really great, to be honest with you.
because you're home during the
I'm
day
home during
and
the
you're
day.
able to.
I practically raised him. No,
Aw.
please don't. I don't. But I was Mr. Mom
Right.
growing up.
Right.
For him.
Whatever
and
fits.
I am so lucky
Yep.
for that, because
Yep.
the bond that was able to create between me and him, we are best buddies. And I can say I never missed out on anything. You know what I mean?
And that's, as a parent,
yeah.
there's nothing better that you could
Yeah,
ever say.
I'm so lucky. So it's been really great, and because I work nights, like, I don't miss a soccer game or whatever, anything he has. So it's cool. I mean, listen.
Do you sleep?
I was just gonna say, sleep.
That's relative.
Sleep is, I'll
sleep
sleep,
is relative.
You know, like they say, you sleep when you're dead. You
Yeah.
know. I'll take a nap during the day. I don't have any problem with that if I can. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to, but it works out really well that way.
Well, that's a great thing, because you never get that back. You
Yeah.
know, the first words, the first steps.
Yeah.
You can't redo it.
Yeah.
It's it's like you never have a second chance to make a first impression, right?
Exactly.
So, although I think you do, I have to I think you do have a second chance to make a first
I do
impression.
too. I mean,
half.
Yeah, you do. you can make up for any mistakes you
Make
might make.
up, right? You can't change it, but you can definitely. Sometimes people are a little off.
Oh,
like
please.
you walked in here a little off.
I was a little off.
Okay, I'm being kind.
I was off the wall.
Off the wall. All right. So,
that.
but I've met you before, so it wasn't my first impression.
Yeah.
So, but it happens. And
But you know, I got to tell you, when you have to understand, when you're in a band and you have 5-6 people. Today we have 7 people in the band.
Yeah, I know.
And you have all those different personalities, and you see each other
Yep.
every week.
Yep.
And you practice with them, and you know, everyone always says a band is like a marriage. And it is.
Yeah.
Except instead of being married to one person, I'm married to 7 other people.
Dear Lord.
And nobody in this band has any problem telling the other person how they feel or what they want. It's especially after this
Which
long.
means that you're not actually married, because
Right.
most married people
Well,
don't
right,
ever tell you how
right.
they feel
Well,
or what they want.
we'll tell
they
each
do
other.
it in reverse psychology.
Right. Well, we do that too. There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? We do that too. But
I'm
I think
glad I'm sitting in here with you, Vin,
Yeah.
because I know you the longest
Yeah.
practically from everybody.
Yeah.
Besides Chuck, of course. I
Yeah.
have a different relationship with Chuck. But everybody that knows you, knows your personality, knows how you entertain, and love you for that.
Yeah.
But then when they really know who you are, they love you for really who you are because you're like a little kid. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I'm but let's face it. I mean, I definitely, truthfully, as I go from like frick to frack, you know what I mean?
No, you?
Yeah.
You go from A to Z?
So,
I didn't get that at all from the first 3 seconds you were here. I'm
Sorry,
shocked.
everybody.
Is that real talk?
This is
Is that real talk?
Jared Stacy.
Is that
I like
real
how you
talk?
just said that too. It's like you came out of like South Dakota, right? She's like, was that real? She's like, there's no mistaking where you're from. that was awesome.
Yes, well, I call it like I can't help myself. That's,
love it.
That's why it's called real talk, because it just flies out of my mouth whether I'm trying to or not. Speaking of which, I'm looking to my right, and they
Yeah.
are setting up. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I am a tequila drinker.
Yeah.
And I see like a number of tequilas over there that I think I'm going to have to go grab and put in my bag. No.
Oh man, I can tell you all about it. That's a very good friend of mine. His name is Matt Cluin.
Okay.
And he works for
Dolce Vita. Yeah, I see that.
Yep,
And they're
and-
all flavored tequilas.
They're all
I think
flavored.
Peter got me one. I think it was like a pineapple on jalapeno.
The best part about it is that
I think he said it was organic
it's
as
all
well.
organic, and they use real juice for it. So they have a good niche that they're trying to get away. Because let's face it, there's tons of tequilas
So
out
it's
there.
not just flavored. It's like, so in other words, you can just put that on the rocks. Like what?
That's best way to have
Is
it.
that the way? Well, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, best way to have
Nobody
it.
gave me
Just
the
'cause, you know,
memo.
when you have too much juice
I
and
miss-
soda, that's
I
when you
hate
get
that.
yeah.
Ugh.
But that stuff is so good. Just have it by itself.
delicious.
Oh my God!
And if
As
anyone
soon
is-
as we
is-
finish the show, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
grab a bottle and start chugging it.
Well, the best thing is it's free. It's a promo. He's got hats.
Who knew?
He's got
oh my God! I get a
t-shirts.
hat and the
And
T-shirt too.
And he's been with us for a long time. He's sponsored us many times. He's come to many gigs, and he whenever he does, he always brings a bunch of free stuff and promo. He's a really good dude.
I got to tell you something. I love Who's Your Daddy to begin with.
Thank
but,
you. Thank you.
But you add tequila. Forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm in love, and I'll be sitting on your lap for the rest of the night.
Well, then
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
that's
get
it.
you a bottle for sure.
Oh my God!
You got
I mean,
it.
I got to
Is
wear
that what
the
you're drinking right
t-shirt.
now?
This is the pineapple jalapeno, I believe, with a splash of cranberry.
All right, so you
Because
put a
I
little
wasn't
splash,
aware.
that's
Well, I
nice.
didn't know. Nobody told me. I didn't get the memo. I
You
didn't
know
know
what
what
though?
you were
No.
supposed to
I mean,
do.
still, it can still be. It's just there are very few, alcohols out there that don't kill you unless you have some sort of mixer. For tequila, this is one of the best ones. It really is
Well,
delicious.
like I said, I've lived on tequila for the past 4 years, sadly. And
or not so sadly.
organic,
Happily.
well, yes and no. But organic, I'm like a real, like, non-GMO, organic. Like, I'm a nut like that.
That's good.
Holistic.
That's good. I try to be.
homeopathic. So if you're telling me that there is a tequila that I can now drink
Yeah.
that is organic
Yeah.
and has flavor in it, the only thing we have to find out now is if it's blue agave.
I would hope so. I thought only the best tequila is that way.
Absolutely.
So I would think so.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll be investigating that, and I will get back to the listeners next week and let you know if how that works out, and if I finish the bottle and I don't have a headache, then we're in good shape,
Well, there
right?
you go. Exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
And no sulfites. If you have to get the sulfites
No,
out.
but there's no sulfites.
Right.
Aren't that's in wine?
It's in
so,
wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can also
It's the
ultimately,
fermentation.
exactly.
It's the
and it's all if
fermentation
they
of
put
the
additives,
alcohol.
it all what
Right.
I'm saying. That's what you gotta.
Right. You don't want any of that.
Yeah.
So now I have a question.
Sure.
We have a few minutes left before Mr. Miami Mike is coming live. He's going to be doing. He's going to be on the mix
Awesome.
as soon as my show is over. Who is there? Anybody else that wants to? Your long-haired drummer doesn't want to know me. He walked away. He's not coming. He had your phone, right?
Yeah, he had my phone. So he's afraid of me right now.
He's
because
afraid. That's what I was.
Because I was about
could
to
tell.
stab him.
I saw that.
I almost stabbed
I
him.
saw that.
I was hoping to get Sheena, but of course Sheena's never on time.
Oh, my.
We have two more other members. This is what I'm saying. It's like it's like we all like fly by night, and it all seems to work.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm the last person to show up. It's usually Sheena now, but she is coming from Brooklyn, and Marcello is on his way. I'd love for you to talk to Marcello because he's funny.
Yeah.
He's a lot.
He's one of those guys that doesn't say much, but when he does,
it's potent, huh?
Yeah, it's
he gets you right in.
He's hysterical.
All right.
And the thing is,
Oh boy.
That's
it's crazy.
That's crazy, Steve.
Crazy?
Yeah.
That's crazy? All right. That's all right. Oh, yes, that's your friend
my
Steve.
buddy Steve. He's
Right, but the
great.
waitress was doing she sounded like she was doing the Goodfellas thing. I'm sorry.
That's Steve. That's
the
actually
Pee Wee
Steve.
Herman.
That-
Steve, you want to get on the radio?
He
Come
was.
over here. I know you do.
He
was already
was.
on.
He was on the radio.
He was already
He
on.
didn't say too much.
What was he on as our mascot?
I introduced him as the guy that knows me the longest.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
more than Chuck?
Try to no, actually not more than. Oh yes, more than Chuck because he grew up around the corner from me.
Okay.
in Pelham.
Wow. See that?
But
Are you getting a little jealous,
In the few
Finn?
minutes left, I want to
No,
thank Kat.
You feeling a little
Jay is a best friend. We have
Aw.
a special bond, not only just as friends, but when you put music into a band,
No doubt.
it's different. Even Steve, I don't care what these two do. They probably frolic together naked in
Oh,
their
stop.
and
Oh,
when they,
my.
when they watch hockey.
Oh, my.
But or soccer. I know what
You're
these
all-
guys are
Oh,
a little
my.
crazy, but it's okay, Jay. I don't
You're
mind that.
crazy. I want
Do
to
you
thank.
hear that one, Steve?
I want to thank Karen, by the way, with
Yeah,
all the
thank you
comedy,
thank
taking
you.
the time and coming here.
Thank you for dealing
setting
with us.
up Miami Mike Radio. Thank you very much, Karen, for doing
Oh
this.
no,
Thank
it's
you for having us on.
well,
Seriously.
it's
And
my
she's
pleasure.
still going to be here, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
going to be scary.
In between the sets, talking to people out there when hopefully some of our fans show up.
Yeah.
And she's going to be doing the Facebook Live.
I'm
and
gonna
talking to people
I'm gonna
out
get
there.
him on the mic.
Awesome.
I'm gonna get him on the mic, and we're gonna find out who's been listening the longest. Who's your
songs
biggest
they like?
fan? What
There you go.
songs? We're gonna ask them all the potent questions, and then as the night goes by, I'm gonna see if I can see John's 4 stages of fans.
Oh yeah, of the groupies. Four
The
different kinds
groupies.
of
Can you remind everybody what your 4 stages were quickly?
The rock steady.
Rock steady.
The what was the other ones? Wait, let me think.
Oh, I put you on the spot.
I know,
And
you put me
wait,
on
what was
spot
the
'cause I
rock?
had them written down the last.
Oh,
time.
you did.
Normally
Yeah.
it rolls off your tongue.
Yeah, it does roll
I
off.
had them written down the
He's
last time 'cause I had to
tongue-tied now.
explain them all. You
All right,
know,
but
now
wait,
I'm on
what's the
spot.
rock steady though?
The rock steady is the one that comes to every gig.
Every gig.
And she's a friend of yours.
Right.
And you kind of like her. You don't know if she likes you. You don't know whether you're going to ask her out or not.
Right.
That's the rock steady.
All right, so the rock steady is the questionable one.
Yeah.
You know, we have fans of people that come, and it's funny. When you've been doing this for so long, you have waves of fans. There's some people that will come and they'll come to every single show,
Yep.
and all of a sudden you don't see them
For like a couple of months.
for like a couple
6
of months,
Right.
and then they pop up again, or people from like a couple of years. You know, life
And
changes.
do you ask people like where you been?
Of course.
And
but,
what's
you know,
the feedback
life,
normally?
Usually it's just
Life.
life. You know what I mean? It's funny, you know, when you look at Facebook, when I do an invite and I invite people to do an event, it can be very sad when I go through my friend list
Okay.
and you realize how many people you've lost.
Oh God, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And how
fully
other
aware
people
of that. Yeah.
that you've either lost, have
Life.
either moved,
Yep.
they get married. It's just, but we're so lucky that it seems to go around, man. It's like
cycles.
it's as a cycle.
I'd
We're
say
very
that.
lucky that we're able to get new faces when we play. You know, it's
Well,
pretty lucky.
and again, like you said, it's a cycle of life, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely want to always. Well, you guys go to a lot of different places, so you know you have a name, you have a reputation. So you have people that follow you, and then they have friends, and they bring their friends,
Yeah,
right?
of
so
course.
you're gonna get new people.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, but it is like you said, it's a small circuit though, because you basically play only Westchester. Is that right?
Yeah, we used
well,
to
with
go,
this band.
we used to go up from Rhode Island
Oh,
down
wow.
to South Jersey.
Holy cow!
And then, you know what? It just, the older you get, you know, it really became...
Life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot of work, just the traveling and the setup. One time we took a trip up to Rhode Island, and it poured like you would... I've never been in such a... Remember when we did that? And they canceled us. Like, we never got to play, we never got paid.
Listen, you almost got poured out tonight
Yeah.
too. When I walked in here, they were mopping all the
Yeah.
water away.
They actually, from what I understand, canceled whoever's playing at house arrest.
Mickey's
At
got
Mickey's,
canceled.
yeah. So
Oh,
we're,
wow.
We're lucky because we
See,
have this.
this is the place to be.
Yeah.
We are here live at Maggie Spillane's. I never say it correctly.
That's
In Mount Vernon.
Yep.
And we are live with Who's Your Daddy, who is going to be performing in another half hour or so.
By 9 o'clock we'll
By
go
9
on.
o'clock. So we are going to be here all night. I'll be here all night. Boom.
Thank you.
And we would love for you guys to come down, come listen to the band. I'm going to get you, if you want, I'll get you on the mic and you can talk about Who's Your Daddy if you are a follower.
And free samples
And
of
free
tequila.
samples of tequila, although nobody's going to get those because I'm going to be standing
gonna
in front
finish
of the
it
table. I have that table, so don't come for the free tequila because I got that. I just want to thank you guys. Vinny, your little episode
Thank you.
took a little too long. You should have gotten on the mic sooner, but
I didn't
that's
even
all
know
right.
you guys were really talking.
well,
I figured, I didn't know
What
it was
you
a live
thought I was
thing.
just pretending? I mean, this
Yeah.
mic is very attractive,
It
but
is.
I wasn't
almost-
just sitting. Yeah, don't even.
I know.
You can't because I already did. No.
How'd you know what I was talking
I
about?
knew what you were talking about. So you took too long to come on the mic. I just
sorry.
want you to know. And so your little episode. Now we got to do this again.
I'd love to do it again.
Now we got to
one-on-one.
do this again. One on one.
Yeah,
I love
want
it.
to be JT.
You want to be JT?
Yeah.
I got that one-on-one time with
I
Karen
know.
Stacy.
Oh my! I love men fighting over my
Yeah.
one-on-one time.
Listen, we could both do it together if you
Oh
if you
my.
want us, we could both.
Oh my!
Out of everyone in the band, us two definitely talk the most.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
All right. Well, listen.
Then you got Smiles and Marcello that bottom
Yeah.
out the other side.
Right, the other side.
They don't say
we
a word.
need to balance. All
Sorry.
right. Well, listen, guys. I want to say thank you so much for requesting. Well, you didn't because you didn't even know, but John requested my presence, and I appreciate it. And I thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great show tonight.
Thank you.
And you are listening to Real Talk with Karen Stacy live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We have Sundays Backstage Pass NY with John Maldonado, noon to 7. Mondays The Ride Home with DJ Paulie, aka the Portuguese Prince. 6 to 9, Mind Candy Mondays, DJ Rob Machetta from 9 to 11. Coming up next is Frank C's Record Pool, which we are going to have the honor of Miami Mike. Wednesdays, we have DJ Lady E at 7 p.m., the Mayhem Loyal Listener Show with Hamilton, Czar, and Maymay with a different loyal listener each week from 8:30 to 11. Thursdays is the Traffic Jam with DJ Michael Anthony from 4 to 6. Fridays, we have Friday Night Sessions with Tony Sinapi from 9 to midnight. And Saturdays, we have the Ghazi Show with DJ Ghazi from 8 to 10. And we have Anthony Mangini at 10 p.m. So thank you guys so much for listening tonight. Love you. Bye.